The generation and consumption of energy is undoubtedly one of the highest priority issues on which the development of a country should focus. Doesn't it feel like the Earth's temperature is getting higher and higher? It seems impossible that in a world so socially, politically, and economically unequal, a reduction of this problem on such a large scale is achieved in time, mainly because the world's energy demand has not stopped growing in recent decades. Technological development evolves and with it energy consumption, where most of it is generated through the burning of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, or natural gas, releasing tons of greenhouses into the atmosphere. The purpose of this project is the design of a smart grid based on solar energy to supply electricity necessary to illuminate courts of public institutions based on a previous analysis of radiation on the place, to then carry out the necessary calculations to maintain the lighting levels of court under the law, as well as analysis to proceed with the calculations and design of the microgrid. A microgrid is a small and independent system which has a combination of energy technologies, conventional and renewable energies, adapted to each consumption in particular in such a way that the required electrical energy acquired high reliability, efficiency, and competitive cost. Like that.
The current situation. The growing demand for electricity consumption in the country has led to a search for more efficient electrical systems and renewable energy sources. Seeking to reduce environmental impact, these situations have given rise to the development of technologies such as the generation of solar, nuclear, and wind energy. However, there is a little chance that this goal will achieve if our only measure of success is reducing emission through the use of renewable energies. The implementation of renewable energies must be development in conjunction with a system that is capable of supplying electrical energy in a reliable, efficient manner and at competitive cost. This is why the use of microgrids is of utmost importance to integrate electricity generation and energy storage. They are capable of reducing transmission losses and improving the efficiency of electricity use. In developing countries and regions, renewable energy development strategies have been developed in conjunction with smart off-grid systems to maximize the use of renewable energy resources and increasing the energy efficiency. And the objectives are, well, principally the general objective is design an isolated intelligent lighting microgrid based on a photovoltaic energy for courts of public institutions. And the specific objectives are identify and analyze the lighting levels necessary to keep a core lit under the standard, calculation and selection of required luminaries, obtaining and analyzing solar data of the place, realization of dimension of photovoltaic system, prepare the financial budget for the implementation of the microgrid, and analyze the economic and environmental aspect of the implementation of the microgrid.
The project plan. The design of an intelligent microgrid based on renewable energy is proposed to supply electrical energy to the luminaries located in the field of public institution. It is based on the analysis of the necessary lighting levels in the place. To later make the selection of the necessary luminaries and obtain the value of the load to be fed. To then obtain data such as the solar radiation of the place, which will be analyzed to carry out the corresponding calculation of the microgrid, to later select the component and dimension the system according to the need. Finally, a budget will be made for the implementation of the project. The first step for the development of the project is to know the area in which we are going to carry out the installation. For this case, it will be applied to a court of the Technology Institute of Sonora, ITSON. After knowing the dimension of the space, it will be necessary to investigate what lighting regulation exists in Mexico and verify the lighting levels necessary for the court. The selection of the lamp will be according to the lighting capacity of the exterior uses because the court is outdoors. Once the number of necessary luminaires is known, the sizing of the photovoltaic panel will be carried out, where the power of the lamps in watts will be contemplated and their daily consumption will be calculated according to the number of hours of use, which is expected to be approximately 8 hours. Based on the result obtained, the number of panels and batteries will be determined. The selection of the inverter will be according to the total load of the system, and since it is also necessary to make an intelligent system. Finally, the control will be carried out by PLC. The goal is to use light level sensors to make the most efficient use of the battery bank energy. In order to do that, PLC must be able to switch between the energy generated in PV modules and the energy storage in the battery bank.
A final budget for the project has not yet been defined due to the fact that more research is needed on the specific specification for the project, but based on a few assumptions regarding the power required among other factors, as well as the average market price of the components for this type of project. It has a cost close to 215,000 pesos. However, it is thought that a reduction in cost can be produced by taking other considerations such as the infrastructure already installed, in addition to a lower energy consumption with respect to the assumption.